Hello everyone and welcome back to this second part. Bear with me a second as I set my gears up and ready. Okay, so as I was saying, welcome to the second part of this epic adventure. And without further ado, let's get right into it. And carry on.
Glory to the Sindorai.
Calendar vanished. Heed well this warning. Calendar the Banished is only a symptom of a much larger problem. His demise will solve our immediate concerns, but all Blood Elves share the potential same fate as him if we let our addiction get the best of us. Felender's head, you are to be commended. Derievis, you've succeeded where others like Felender have utterly failed. Perhaps you are truly ready to be a contributing member of Blood Elf Society. Your success here means that you are capable of surviving the greater threats that lurk in Neversong. And believe me, there are plenty to face. Okay, we will be using the two-handed sword. Magistrate Serona wanted you to head over to Silver Moon City in order to aid our reclamation efforts there. That is, once you had successfully addressed the situation of Valerian Academy. You did not disappoint us, Serivius. I need to learn to spell my name. Serievis. Serievis. That's a pretty blood elfish name, I guess. Alright. On your way to Falconwing Square, south of here, you should speak with Outrunner Alarian. She's not far from the bridge. The Outrunners take care of shuttling goods between here and the mainland, and since you've proven to be so resourceful, they could use your assistance.
Keep your wits about you.
Okay. Alright. Let's turn in this last quest here.
Anaria Shola.
Knowledge is power, true power, my young friend. You will be wise to acquire as much of it as you can, and pay proper heed to those who have already done so. From your demeanor, you seem to be on a matter of some urgency. Is there something specific I can assist you with? This is most interesting, and when I say interesting, I mean more disturbing than anything else. Our efforts to reassert control over the Isle is, in the meantime, following the destruction of the sun, will have been a challenge. I suspect that whatever foul source is corrupting the Isle is at the heart of it all. This liver may be of some aid in uncovering what's really going on. You are wise to bring this to me, Terievis. Take this as compensation for your diligence. Thank you. If there is only one lesson you deign to remember from your time on Sunstrider Isle, let it be this. Control your thirst for magic. It is a thirst unending. Serievis, what you absorb must be controlled and released via arcane torrent. Failure is to become one of the wretched, hopelessly addicted and insane. Seek out a mana worm and unleash your arcane torrent upon it. Learn to master your power. When you have sufficiently released an arcane torrent, return to me.
We will have justice.
Alright.
Victory lies ahead.
You've done well today, Serievis. Your willingness to learn shows that you may very well rise above the unyielding cravings you must endure as a blood elf. Rest not on your laurels, young one, but instead seek to master what you have learned. Only through diligence will we as a race survive. Take this, it may be of some use to you. Go now and bring glory once more to our people.
Time is of the essence.
Anaria Shola.
It's a shame that we've lost control of many of the creatures here on the island. This was once a tranquil place of study and research. Now it's all we can do to keep from being attacked by unknown creations. I'm going to offer you a chance to receive a magical boon in exchange for some collecting work on your part. Bring me a stack of arcane slivers that are found on the mana-using creatures on Sunstrider Isle. And I will cast a spell on you that should aid you on your adventures on the Isle.
Farewell.
Excuse me. All right.
Our enemies will fall.
The Sunspire held a beautiful vantage of the Sunwell once. Our lives have been turned upside down, service, but we nonetheless carry on. It is our way. We are survivors. If you are to survive this upheaval, to carry on in your own right, then you must learn how to survive. All Blood Elves must do this. You must master your insatiable hungering for magic before it masters you. Day after day I stand here watching, waiting. I've been accused of dwelling too much on our past while my eyes looked to the horizon. But it is my firm belief that each visitor to this island should honor those who have sacrificed all so that they may continue to do so. Dathramas Sunstrider was our first king. He led us from Kalimdor through the Maelstrom. Seek out his shrine to the west and do not return to me until you have read the plague upon it in his honor. With all the chaos happening here at the Sunspire, I haven't had a chance to collect my belongings I left outside of various places on the isle. I must maintain my vigil over the Sunwell here, so I'll ask you to collect them in my stead. I need my scrying orb, my scroll of scorch magic, my journal. Use this satchel for some extra space, as my things are rather bulky. Return them to me, and I'll give you a little something, you know, for the effort. You can keep the satchel as well.
We will have justice.
Our enemies will fall.
Many of the creatures here on the isle were at one point bound into non-aggression and complacency by our magical skills. When the Scourge destroyed the Sunwell, our hold over these creatures shattered. Arcane slivers are the remnants of the control we once had, and such might be usable in fashioning a new device to aid us in regaining their control. Better still, perhaps the slivers could be used to see what malice the Isle truly suffers under. Splendid. This will do nicely. I've been doing quite a bit of thinking on the current malice Strider Isle suffers under. One possible course of action I had pondered was to collect these arcane slivers from the beasts on the isle. In doing so, they could be experimented on. This would provide a potential source of culpability. Anyway, I will tend to the research. Allow me to place this incantation on you. I believe you'll make good use of it.
Salama Ashalanore.
You have discovered the location of the shrine. Upon further examination, you sense a stronger pulse of strange power that has gripped the isle. You feel a bit uncomfortable standing by the shrine and perhaps a little disturbed. The bronze placard along the side of the shrine reads, "Here stands the shrine of Darth Rema, a fitting tribute to a noble elf. Let all who gaze on this monument remember his sacrifice for our people and his dedication to the cause of our continued survival. All who prosper in Quel'Thalas do so thanks to him."
Enubilore Delana.
Ah, Serievis, thank you for sharing your experience at the Shrine of Darth Remar. First off, you should be commended for your sense of duty and respect. It will serve you well, not only here, but in all of Azeroth as well. As for the odd sensation, it is no doubt a contributing part of the taint that has befallen Sunstrider Isle. We shall keep an eye on it. Thank you for alerting us to it. Have you had a chance to find my belongings? Once we reassert dominance over Sunstrider Isle, I will need them in my work. For now, though, I must maintain my watch over the Sunwell, or what remains of it. Well done. I knew you'd be perfect for the task. Once it's safe to make use of our outdoor facilities on the Isle, I'll be putting these things to good use. Like I mentioned, please feel free to keep the satchel. Also, you might find this piece of armor to be useful. Consider it ample compensation for a simple task performed dutifully.
Remember the Sunwell.
Okay, let's go to Outrunner Hilarion and see what she's up to. Or at least what she has to say.
State your business.
Well, hello there, Paladin. I heard that a resourceful young blood elf formerly in the service of Magistrix Serona might be making their way down here to help us outrunners out. We certainly welcome the help, especially from someone who's proven to be so competent. I hope you're interested in running an errand or two for us. It's hard work being an outrunner between Sunstrider Isle and Falconwing Square. Tight deadlines, long hours, and worst of all, the wretched. The road south goes through the ruins of Silvermoon. The place is crawling with wretched, ready to kill you for a few mana crystals. Unfortunately, I think that's what happened to the last outrunner we sent with one of Erona's packages. I see you're eager to prove yourself. Venture into Downing Lane and see if you can find any trace of our outrunner.
Death to all who oppose us.
The outrunner's belongings have all been stolen with the exception of one package. It seems to match Alarian's description of Arona's package. We take the package and confirm that indeed it comes from Magistrix Arona. Alarian would probably want you to bring it to her.
A new Belore Delana.
What did you find, Sterevis? By the Sunwell, that's the third outrunner we've lost this month. I appreciate your courage in venturing into Downing Street. The guards need to keep a close eye on these blasted wretches. The death of another outrunner is a true tragedy, but it's a risk we all accept when we take the job. Magistrix Arona at the Sunspire needs to get this package to the inn at Falconwing Square, and she needs it there as soon as possible. We're short-handed, and I don't have anyone else available that can cover for us. I'm not going to lie to you, the path to Falconwing Square can be extremely dangerous if you leave the safety of Downing Lane, but do you feel up to the task, Ervis?
Be ready for anything.
Yes, I can. Guess that's for another episode. I'll be closing this episode off, and next time we'll continue on to see what's up with Arona's package and Falconwing Square. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in, and see you next time. Bye bye.